how to get over the end of your relationship or how to get over a breakup, and that completely. Because only when we know the root cause of a problem, we can heal the root together with its symptoms once and for all. And in this video, I want to give you an animation to not only give you clarity, perspective, and direction towards complete liberation or relief, but also how to turn this end of relationship or breakup into your greatest benefit. And I don't want to give you a superficial direction. So let's go back to the very root first. Imagine this heart represents our pure, fulfilled heart, our pure, fulfilled, abundant feelings at the moment we are born. From the moment we are born until now, we all have experienced painful emotions. And the pain sets around our pure, fulfilled feelings. This is the moment where fear is born, the fear to feel our painful emotions ever again. And from that point, we all try to find a way to not feel that pain and fear again. And do you know how? By building a wall around our feelings with distractions away from our unsolved feelings. A great distraction that we all have used or are still using is the distraction to not be alone with our own unsolved feelings. We are conditioned to call this kind of distraction by someone a romantic, loving relationship. So we meet another person, also looking for distractions, away from being alone with his or her unsolved feelings. And it goes like this. He gives you financial wealth or worthiness as a distraction, compensation, or bandage that you don't have to feel your own unsolved feelings of unworthiness anymore. And in return, she gives you sex as a distraction, a compensation, or a bandage that you don't have to feel your own unsolved feelings of emptiness inside, like when you are single or the other way around, of course. And this is what we are conditioned to believe is a loving or connecting relationship. If you look at the drawing, there is no real connection from core to core visible. On the contrary, only from surface to surface. And we have learned to use our partner as an object to distract ourselves with from our own unsolved issues. Now, being radical honest with myself, how confronting it may be, I must admit I have had relationships like that. But this radical honesty was the key to transform from this compensation relationship to a real connecting, loving relationship. And do you or have you had this kind of distracting relationships too? Now, watch what happens with a breakup or when a relationship ends. If, for example, if he loses his job and can't provide her with the bandage to distract her own unsolved feelings of unworthiness anymore, then that feeling of unworthiness will burst through her wall of control. And because of the fact that our own unsolved pain erupts through our own wall, but in relation to our partner, we actually do believe that he or she made us feel this bad, while in fact it is only our own unsolved emotions surfacing. Do you see already the great opportunity a breakup or an end of distraction relationship as we know it can provide? Watch what happens when we become aware of the fact that the surfaced pain during a breakup is purely our own, and when we learn to solve our unsolved fear and pain from the very root up once and for all. Then the only thing left to be experienced will be the independent feeling of connection with our core and fulfillment within. Now, who wouldn't want to be around you when you are in that intended, independent, fulfilled, blissful state? So in other words, by using a breakup as a turning point to solve our own surfaced unsolved emotions, we can become a magnet for true connection or for true love. If we truly want to become independently fulfilled and thus want to become a magnet for true connection and true love, We all need to break up from dependencies or distractions sooner or later, whether it is in a relationship or by breaking up the relationship. And when we are independently fulfilled, relationships can change forms, but without feeling as a victim, which is totally the opposite, as needing the other as a bandage, not really interested in each other's core, with the constant fear of or control issues that your own bandage will be taken away someday when the other partner leaves. So instead of looking for other victim bandages after a breakup, be grateful for this great opportunity to become the independent, fulfilled magnet for true connection. And the great news is that solving our unsolved fears and pains and dependencies to become that intended magnet isn't that difficult. It's actually very enjoyable and so freeing. We don't even need to relive our unsolved traumas, fears, and pains to get rid of them completely either. Now, do you want to see proof this is also true for you? And do you want to have an ever-present safety net to get you past any kind of fear towards complete liberation? Now, if you haven't received these 4 fundamental insight videos and practical PDFs yet, make sure to click here so I can send them to you. Now, did this video give you a valuable change of perspective to become the powerful magnet instead of a powerless victim? Now, let me know in the comment box below, like and share it with your loved ones. Now, enjoy your complete liberation process towards the magnet that you are actually born for.